Okay, well, it looks like I'm actually live this time. Let me get my catalogs in the screen. And let's see if I actually come up. I'll start in just a second. My first live was a live fail because I was shooting at my ceiling. So I'm not going to be able to see the comments if anybody comes on and comments, but I will answer them afterwards after I have posted the live video. Okay. So I'm going to give it a minute because I believe that there's at least one person online. And we'll see what happens here. All right, I'm not seeing myself. Am I broadcasting? There I am. Okay, good. I am on. Okay, as you know, Stampin' Up! Has a mini catalog and an annual catalog, and we're getting close to the end of the Stampin' Up! Year. So we have some items that are retiring. And I'm going to walk you through them in this video and give you some pointers on what you might want to order now. Some of the items will be going on sale starting on April 9th, but they will only be going on, they're only available while supplies last. So you can gamble and wait for them to go on sale, or you can order them now. I'm also going to show you some of the prices that will increase in the new catalog, and you might want to stock up on stamps, ink, paper, and some other items before those prices go up. So let's start going through the catalog here, and I'm going to start with the mini catalog. And let's see what we've got going here. So if you've got your catalog with you, you can follow along with me, or you can come back and look at this live again. It will be posted on my website. But you can go ahead and you can mark in your catalog what's going to retire and what's going to be on sale. So let's start here with the Be Mine Suite. This is the last chance to order the suite. That's all the items together: the stamp set, the punch, the DSP, the embellishments, the ribbon, and the treat boxes. So as long as those items are all available, you can order them as a suite. But as soon as one of them gets sold out, then the suite will no longer be available. On what's retiring here is the ribbon is retiring, these embellishments are retiring, and the DSP is retiring. So the pillow boxes are also retiring, but they're on sale starting April 9th for 20% off, or $6.40. So over here, the stamp set and the punch is not retiring, but this is your last chance to get it as a bundle and save the 10%. Okay, here on page 11, the Sending Love stamp set and matching dies are not retiring, but this is the last time through the end of April before the new catalog comes out. This is the last time you can continue to order it as a bundle. All right, so the hexagon, heartfelt hexagon, is the punch is available in the new catalog. I believe the stamp set is going to be available as an online exclusive, so it won't be in any of our publications, but it will be available online. And again, it's the last chance to bundle these two items at the 10% savings. The Hooray for Surprises that Lynn and I are going to use in our April class. So if you would like information on that and you don't have it, email me at kathy@kkstamps.com, and I'll be happy to send you our newsletter. So Lynn and I are going to use the Hooray for Surprises stamp set to make cards. This stamp set and the dies are not retiring, but this is the last chance you can order them as a bundle. All right, so the Forever Love Suite. Again, it's the last chance to order the suite as long as all the products are available. The gold foil flowers and cards are retiring. That's these. And the the designer series paper is retiring. The gems are not retiring. The ribbon is not retiring. The stamp set and the dies are not retiring, but this is the last chance to order them as a bundle. You're going to hear that same refrain over and over. Delicate Forest, not retiring, last chance to order it as a bid. The stamp set and the dies as a bundle. All right, this brayering and layering over here. All of this is continuing over. The Adoring Hearts bundle, which is these two items together, last chance to order it as a bundle, but they will be available in the new catalog, including the brayer. The Hills of Tuscany, retiring. Wild Ferns bundle. The stamp set and dies are not retiring, but it's the last chance to order it as a bundle. And then the Perennial Lavender. This one surprised all of us because most of it is not retiring, but one item is. If you want to order this mega suite here, that's 2 stamp sets, 2 sets of dies, the Designer Series paper, the gems, and the butterflies all together as a suite. This is the last chance for that, and that will be retiring. Now, the butterfly accents, the gems, the Designer Series paper are not retiring. The Perennial Postage stamp set is retiring, but the dies are not retiring. So, yes, 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 no. Okay, so let's go back over here. The Painted Lavender bundle, stamp set and dies, are going to stay, but this is the last chance to get them as a bundle. The Perennial Postage set is retiring, but the Perennial Postage dies are not retiring. So that's a little confusing, and there'll be some more confusing things later. All right, so on this next page, we're on page 26. The Easter Lilies and dies are retiring, as are the Excellent Eggs and dies. Both of those are retiring. All right, and what are we going here? So this is another interesting one here on page 28. The Everyday Details stamp set is not retiring, and it will be in the new catalog. The Everyday Details dies are also not retiring, but they are moving to online exclusives. So you won't see them in any publication, but you will be able to order them online. Blueberry, bunches of blueberry, let me say that again. Blueberry Bunches is not retiring, but it is moving to the online exclusives, and it won't be in the new catalog. The Cake Fancy, not retiring. Flower Cart stamp set and dies are not retiring. Last chance to get it as a bundle through the end of April, but they'll be in the new catalog, but as separate items. So if you want to get a discount, you're going to need to buy them now. Lighter Than Air Suite. Again, the suite, this is the last time to get it as a suite, as long as all the products are available. The Baker's Twine is not retiring. The Rainbow Adhesive Back Dots are not retiring. The DSP is retiring. And the stamp set and dies are not retiring, but this is the last time you can get them as a suite. Filled with Happiness is retiring. The Love This Moment on page 36 is moving to an online exclusive. It won't be in the catalog, but it will still be available. The Ice Cream Swirl dies and stamp set are not retiring, but again, last chance to get them as a bundle. Then over here on the Mask and Mix page, none of the products are retiring, but this is the last chance to get the Enduring Beauty bundle, because they will not be bundled in the new catalog. And that's pretty much what Stampin' Up! Does. They bundle it in when they introduce it, and then when it carries over to the next catalog, the bundle is no longer available. Alright, so now we have Nature's Sweetness. Again, the suite is still available as long as all the products are available, but it won't be, it's your last chance to get the suite together. The Gold Faux Leather Trim is retiring. The Notes of Nature bundle is retiring, whatever that is. Oh, that's a different stamp. Oh, that's this one here. This stamp set and dies are retiring. This stamp set and dies are not retiring. The cork rounds are retiring. and the DSP is not retiring. So this one's a little confusing. So if I'm going fast, come back and check it out. Or on my blog, that's kkstamps.com, I will have the retiring list on my blog so that you can look at them. And I'll also have this video again on my blog. So, this stamp set, lovely and sweet, and its matching dies are not retiring, but they will not be bundled in the new catalog. The Notes of Nature dies and stamp set are retiring. So if you want them, you need to get them. This Memories and More set, it's called Sweet Thoughts, Memories and More. These are really cute, and I'm going to make some cards with these and have them in a live a little bit later, probably next week. So they are retiring. The cards are 40% off, so they're going to be $6. The note cards and envelopes are retiring, and they're going to be 20% off, or $8. This really cute Let's Chat stamp set with the phone is retiring, and it's 20% off. So instead of $19, it's $15.70, starting on April 9th, if it isn't sold out before then. The Doggone Friendly and the Botanical Beauty background stamps, big stamps, they are not retiring. The Mini Alphabet dies, not retiring. And Planted Paradise are not retiring. All of those will look a whole page, not retiring. All of those are going to be in the new catalog. All right, this Just Kiddin' suite with these really, really cute kids. I didn't like this at first, but then I fell in love with it, you know, right as it's retiring. This is the last chance to order it as a suite, as long as all the items are available. But no, the gems will not be retiring. The DSP is retiring, and if you just want the stamp set and the dies, they're not retiring, but again, last chance to order as a bundle. Here's this Bright Skies dies and stamp set, not retiring, last chance as a bundle. Again, the Submarine Life, not retiring, but last chance as a bundle. And again, the Cutest Cows bundle, the stamp set and the Builder Punch will be available in the new catalog, but they will not be bundled together. Rock and Roll, it's all retiring. If you want to get the whole suite together, as long as the products are available, you can get that now, but everything else is retiring. That's the stamp set, the dies, the DSP, and the embellishments. The Trusty Tools and the matching dies are not retiring, but they won't be bundled. Cap and Gown is moving to an online exclusive. It won't be in the catalog, but you'll be able to get it online. The Beach Day, not retiring, but it will be unbundled in the new catalog. Cliffs by the Ocean is retiring, and it's on sale starting April 9th at 30% off, or $16.80. The Poetic Expressions is a little bit confusing. Again, if you want the whole suite, all the things pictured here, as long as everything is available, you can order it as a suite. But let's see, the dots, the Champagne Iridescent dots are not retiring. The Designer Series paper is retiring. And here's where it gets a little bit confusing. It's the last chance to order it as a bundle, the Thoughtful Expression stamp set and dies. The stamp set is not retiring, but the dies are retiring. So if you want the dies, you need to order them now. The Quiet Reflection stamp set is moving to an online exclusive. It won't be in the catalog, but it will be available. Stippled Roses bundle is not retiring, but it won't be bundled. And Inspirational Sketches is not retiring. So, phew, that was a really, really quick run through of all the things in the mini catalog. And again, if I went too fast, because I don't want to keep you on here forever, and because there's a lot in the annual catalog, if I went too fast, you can always refer back to my website, kkstamps.com, or back here on my Facebook, because the live will be posted for quite a while. All right, Whoa, that was a lot. But we haven't even gotten to the lot. So now we're going to go to the annual catalog. And I'm going to start off the annual catalog back here. Of course, I didn't mark it better than smart. With the kind of the, what they call the consumables. All right? So I'm going to tell you what's retiring and what things are, the prices are increasing. So the 2022 to 2024 in colors are all retiring. That'll be the ink, the dye, the refills, the markers, the blends, any embellishments, and any designer series paper that has these colors in it. And so typically when the in colors retire, they get snapped up really quickly. So they are available now, and the only thing that's going to be discounted is the Stampin' blends, and only the 2022 to 2024 blends. So instead of the combo pack being $10, these in-color blends are going to be $6. They're 40% off. Again, those are going to get snapped up as soon as April 9th or before, because if people want to stock up on all their in-colors, they may go before. So you can gamble and wait till April 9th and get the discount, or if you really must have them, I would suggest ordering it as soon as possible. Now, let's talk about the price increases. The cardstock packs are going to go up from $10 to $11.50. The ink pads are staying the same. The ink refills are going up 50 cents to $5.50, and the blends are going up $1 to $11 for two blends. Over here, again, the cardstock, because the basic, the basic vanilla and basic white have more in them. They're going up from $10.50 to $13, and the basic black, which has the regular only 24 sheets as opposed to the 40 sheets, is going up to $11.50 instead of $10. And again, the Stampin' blends are going up to $11 for a 2-pack, and the color lifter is going up from $5 to $5.50. So any of these things, these are your staples that you need in your crafting supplies. If you want to get them at the current price, I would get them now, because they're all going up in the new catalog. So none of these storage options are retiring, but they're all going up. You can see it here. The open storage is from 12 to 14. The topper lid is from 4 to 5. Topper storage is from 650 to 750. Stampin' blend storage is 16 to 18. Ink pad and marker storage is 16 to 18. And the blending brush storage is not going up. Ooh, there's one that's not going up. All right. So let's look at this again. The assortments are going up, so you can buy all the brights together, all the neutrals together, all the regals and subtles together. That assortment of cardstock is going up from $10 to $11.50. The 12 by 12 assortment is going from $13.50 to $15. Well, hello, that's my cat sneezing in the background. The bundles of ink pads are not going up. The bundles of refills are going up from $45 to $49.50. And the Stampin' Right, the Stampin' Right markers are not going up. Sorry about that. All right, the core colors, they introduced core colors this year. They're not retiring, but they're not going to be bundled together. They had this offer so that you could get your core colors in this catalog. They're not going to be offered as bundles anymore. So, but because they want to unload their core colors starting April 9th, you can get the the 12 by 12 cardstock pack is going to be 10% off, and the markers are going to be 50% off. So if you want to get those 11 core color markers for 50% off, that's a good deal. All right, again, the in colors, talked about the 2022 to 2024 in colors are going to be retiring. The 12 by 12 paper is going to be 10% off, and again, the markers are going to be 50% off. So, okay, and then again, just on this page, the watercolor pencils are going up from 16 to 18 for collection 1, and from $12.50 to $14 for collection 2. So, if you want to save money on your staples, get it now before the price goes up at the beginning of May. Alright, speaking of in colors, I'm going to give you a little sneaky peeky of our in colors for this year, because they're beautiful pastel colors. Let me see if I can remember their names. This first one here is called Petunia Pop. This one is Summer Splash, Shy Shamrock, Peach Pie, and Pretty in Pink. Remember? Pretty in Pink. That was a color that we had a while ago, so it has come back, and it will be one of the, what are we on now, 2024 to 2026 in colors. But these luscious pastel colors I really, really like these, and they really fit in well with the rest of our colors. So, just give you that little sneak peek there before we now move on to the annual catalog. And we talk about the what's retiring here in the annual catalog. Again, I'm going to go through quickly, but you can always come back to, let's get here we're going. You can always come back to the video and watch it, or you can check out my website. Alright, so we're on page 15, the beautiful balloons, stamp set, and dies are retiring. The Vellum Gold Celebrations paper is retiring, but this designer series paper is not retiring, and it's the Bright and Beautiful. That will be in the new catalog. Alright, the carousel horses and dies are retiring. The circle staying stamp set is retiring. Sorry, Lynn, sorry. It's retiring, but the 2.5, what is it? The 2 and 3/8 inch circle punch is going to move to an online exclusive. So that'll still be available for purchase, but it will not be shown in the new catalog. Alright, Charming Sentiments is retiring. Lazy Days is retiring. Swedish Cherries is retiring. Seasonal Branches is retiring. Dainty Delights is retiring, and it's going to be starting April 9th, 30% off, or $17.50. Hope You Know is not retiring. Handmade Hugs is retiring. Nature's Prints retiring. Lighting the Way retiring. Coloring Contour retiring. Sending Smiles retiring. Pansy Patch retiring. Maybe I should have just done what is not retiring. Anyway, Super Cool is retiring, but it's going to be 50% off, or $10, starting April 9th. So Refreshing is retiring. And when I say that, it's the stamp set and the dies are retiring. This whole sweet collection for Les Chaup is retiring. So the sequence, the DSP, the stamp set, and the dies, all that's retiring. Sweet Citrus is retiring, but the stamp set is going to be 20% off, or $18.40. Good Feelings is retiring. Something Fancy is not retiring. Two-Tone Flora is retiring. And we'll get to the punches and the dies in the folders in the back. Sentimental Park, not retiring. Best Family Ever, not retiring. Petal Park is retiring, and it's going to be 40% off, or $13.80. Very Best Occasions retiring. Apple Harvest retiring, but it's going to be 60% off, or $9.60. Some of these are going to be really good bargains. Cottage Wreath retiring. Season of Chic retiring. Wonderful Thoughts and the dies are not retiring, but they won't be bundled in the new catalog. So if you want to get that 10% savings, you should get them now before the new catalog period. Regal Reindeer is retiring. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure on this one, but I'm pretty sure it's retiring. Brightest Glow is retiring. Perched in a Tree, retiring. Ringed with Nature, retiring, but it's 40% off, or $13.80. Celebrate with Tags, retiring. It's 50% off, or $11.50. And I have a sad because the Zoo Crew Suite Collection is all retiring. However, the ribbon is going to be 40% off, or $6, but nothing else in this suite is discounted. Bird's Eye View not retiring. A Chuck and the Dies is retiring. Get it all? Yeah. Happy Easter is retiring. It's going to be 50% off, or $9.50. Happy Labels is retiring. It's 50% off, or $12. Silly Goose is retiring. 50% off, $12.50. Everything on this page is retiring. Taco Fiesta, Little Monkey, and Biggest Wish. Really, there'll be stamp sets in the new catalog, I promise. Hello Kiwi is retiring, and it's 50% off, or $10. Share a Milkshake is retiring. It's 50% off, or $9.50. Phrases for All retiring, 50% off, or $10.50. And again, it starts on April 9th when the prices get reduced. Both things on this page are retiring. Friendship Royalty, Little Dreamers. Everything on this page is retiring, so these are stamp sets and they're coordinating punches. So it's Hello Ladybug, Happy Hedgehogs, and Sweet Songbirds, all retiring. Playing in the Rain and its Dies are not retiring. They will be in the new catalog. Everyday Thanks is retiring. By My Side is retiring. Okay, another confusing one here. So the Countryside Inn Suite, again, you can still get the suite as long as all the products are available. And then let's see how I can go through this. The Countryside Blossoms embossing folder is retiring. It's 40% off, and it's going to be $5.10. The Countryside Corners stamp set is retiring, but the Countryside Corners dies are not retiring. Okay, no stamp set, yes dies. And the Designer Series paper, I believe, is also not retiring. All right, so Lasting Joy, we're on page 64. Lasting Joy is retiring, 50% off, or $10. Texture Floral is not retiring, but won't be bundled in the new catalog. Quiet Meadow retiring. Timeless Arrangement retiring. Darling Details retiring. Just My Type retiring. Earth and Elegance is retiring. The Designer Series paper is 10% off, or $11.25, and the Natural Wavy Trim is 10% off, or $6.30. That's some great trim. I really like that. Sorry to see that go. All right, Courage and Faith is not retiring. Hope and Prayer is. Places in the Heart is retiring. Time Together retiring. Country Bouquet retiring, but it's 60% off. And instead of $23, it's only $9.20. So again, there's some really good bargains in here. Starting April 9th. Okay, Everlasting Beauty is retiring. It will be 10% off. Here's to Love is going to move to online exclusives. It won't be in a catalog, but you'll still be able to get it. Kindest Expressions is not retiring. It's Fishing, Gone Fishing is not retiring, but it will not be bundled. The DSP is retiring, and the Twisted Rope, here it is, the Twisted Rope folder is going to be 20% off, or $8. All right, Supremely Awesome, It's a Science, Construction Zone, all of those are retiring. Next Destination is retiring. It's 50% off, or $12. Sweet and Precious, He's All That, retiring. This Grassy Grove is not retiring, and there's another set that will coordinate with this in the new catalog. Oceanfront is retiring. and Wild and Sweet is retiring. This Stargazing Suite is retiring. The stamp set and the dies are retiring. The Stargazing Designer Series paper is 40% off, or $7.50. And this holographic trio paper is also retiring. Alright, so On the Ocean is retiring, but the Legendary Ride is not retiring, and Beside Me is not retiring. We're getting there. We're almost done. Alright, we're done with the stamp sets. Fun on Wheels is retiring. Stamp set and dies. Crafting with You is not retiring, but it will not be bundled in the new catalog. Brood for You is retiring. Enjoy the Rhythm is retiring, and it is 50% off, or $10.50, starting in April 9th. And Level Complete is retiring. Inked Botanicals Suite is going to retire. The stamp set and punches are retiring. The ribbon, Moss Lagoon ribbon is retiring, and the DSP is retiring, and it's going to be 10% off, or $10 instead of $12.50. In the Moment is retiring. Layering Leaves is not retiring. Go-To Greetings is retiring. So if you need a good greeting set and you don't have one, this is a really good one to have. So take a look at this before it's lost and gone forever. Bottled Happiness is retiring. Bold Bouquet and the stamp set and dies are retiring. Yep, everything on this page is retiring. Wildlife Wonders retiring. Scenic Wonders is retiring. Seaside Bay is retiring. But the stamp set these stamp sets are both 50% off, and they're each $13. We'll wait till we get back to the dies, and you're going to see that they're also discounted. This Masterfully Made Suite is going to be retiring. The sequins are not retiring. The DSP is going to be 30% off, or $8.75. The stamp set and dies, Gorgeously Made stamp set and dies, are retiring and won't be available. Alright, the Vertical Greetings is going to be retiring. It's going to be 50% off, or $9.50. Days to Remember is retiring. Coffee with Friends is not retiring. Marvelous Late Nature is retiring, 40% off, or $15.60. Botanical Leaves retiring, 40% off, or $9.20. Your Path Awaits is retiring, and it's $12, 50% off. So Much Love is retiring, and it's 50% off, or $20. The Sea Turtle is not retiring. The Enchanted Butterfly is retiring, and it is 40% off, or $14.40. Okay, the Daisy, Cheerful Daisies, and their dies are not retiring, but they will not be bundled in the new catalog. The sequins are retiring, and the Designer Series paper are retiring, and they're both at a percentage off. I'm going to guess that the things that are discounted are going to go quickly, so you need to be right online on April 9th, or get it now, so you can hedge your bets and get it now. The Beauty of the Deep is not retiring, but it won't be bundled in the new catalog. Waves of Inspiration is retiring. Okay, Artistically Inked is retiring, Softly Sketched is retiring, and Prized Plant is retiring, but it's 10% off, or only $10. Alright, so these two are retiring. Around the Bend and Alpha Best are both retiring. Stamped with Love is not retiring, and this is a stamp set you can use as an angel set, so if you make cards and you want to sell them somewhere, you put the Stampin' Up! Copyright on it, you can sell them. That's our angel policy. Alright, so background set stamps. There are a bunch of them that are retiring, and some are off, have percentage off, and some don't. Sketched Plaid, not retiring. Berry Harvest retiring, 50% off, or $10. It's in the Stars retiring. Rays of Light retiring. spiral die retiring. Timeless tiles retiring. It's 40% off of 1080. Watercolor World is retiring. Watercolor World is not retiring. Snowcliff Crystal is retiring and it's 50% off or 1050. And Perfectly Detailed is retiring and it's 60% off. Oh wow. Okay, now we already talked about the colors. I will say two things: very vanilla envelopes and thick very vanilla note cards and envelopes are all retiring. So if you want those, you need to get them. The very vanilla cardstock itself is not retiring. And they're also bringing in a new cardstock called Basic Beige, and that will be cardstock, ribbon, and an ink pad. So that'll be another neutral to add to our repertoire. That'll be in the new catalog. All right, here we go. So we've got some specialty papers. Again, the very vanilla thick is retiring, and the 12 by 12 and the 8.5 by 11 are going up. So you want to get them now. These 6 by 8 cello pads are retiring and they're going to be 10% off. And these are the things that we demos use to package up your project. So I'm sure they're going to go quick because all the demos are going to snatch them up. The in-color treat bags are retiring. They're 30% off. The envelope and treat boxes are retiring and they're 40% off. The scallop gift card will be in the new catalog, as will window sheets and watercolor paper, and those prices are not going up. The vellum is retiring, so if you like vellum and you like our vellum, you need to snap it up because it is retiring. All right, over here on the specialty paper, let me just make sure. The only thing that is not retiring on this specialty paper is the gold 12 by 12. That's not retiring. Holographic retiring. White center paper is 50% off at $5.75. Rose gold is 10% off at $9. Texture 12 by 12 is 40% off at $6. More Dazzle is retiring. Soft shimmer is retiring. Distressed gold is retiring. The 2023 to 2025 in color 12 by 12 is retiring and it's 30% off at $7.70. And the 2022 to 2024 12 by 12 textured specialty papers retiring at 50% off at $5.50. So all of it's retiring except for the gold foil sheets. All right, let's look at DSP. So of all the DSPs, 2 are staying, and that is the Bright and Beautiful and the Country Inn. The rest of it is retiring. This Delightfully Eclectic is retiring, and it's going to be 50% off of $15, which sounds like more than these. But these have 12 sheets, and this has 48 sheets. So this is a really good bargain. It's got a bunch of different eclectic designs, as it says, and it'll be $15. Alright, so Earth and Elegance is going to be 10% off. Fresh as a Daisy is 10% off. Glorious Gingham is 20% off. Ink Botanicals 20% off. Let's Go Fishing, no discount. Les Shop, no discount. But they're all retiring. Alright, Masterfully Made is 30% off. Stargazing is 40% off. No discount for the Zoo Crew. The In Colors are both retiring because we're getting a new pattern. So let me try to do this because it's, of course, confusing as well. The 2023 to 25 is going to be 50% off or $6.25 for this stack. And the 2022 to 2024, I don't know why that one's more, is 40% off or $7.50. Now these are the same patterns, and they came in the color groups: neutrals, subtles, regals, and brights. I was going to say bold and brights. So all those packs are going away, and they're all discounted, and they're at different discounts. So the brights are 10% off, $11.25. The neutrals are 10% off, $11.25. The regals are 30% off, $8.75. excuse me, and the subtles are 10% or 20% off for $10. So it's all retiring at different price points. I said the gold celebrations paper is retiring, and the vellum basics is also retiring. There will be no vellum in the new catalog, and it's going to be 40% off or $6. Okay. Now we're going to memory keeping. The basic black journal is going to remain, and it's not going up as for the variety pack pockets. They're going to remain, and they are not going up. We already talked about the bright and beautiful memories. The memories are more assorted envelopes are not retiring, but they're going up $1. The 3x3 basic white envelopes are retiring. The craft note cards and envelopes are retiring. Very vanilla envelopes are retiring. And the medium, the white envelopes are going up from $8.50 to $11. So I would stock up on envelopes. And if you use the clear ones, they're going up 50 cents. Like I said, the very vanilla note cards are going up, and envelopes are retiring, and the basic white ones are going up from $8 to $10. So that's an increase here for you. Okay, what do we got? Alright, so these decorative masks here, artistic masks, and Foursquare masks are retiring, but there's some great new ones in the new catalog. And artistic mix is 10% off for $9, and Foursquare is 40% off for $6. Now the Stampin' embossed powders are not available right now. They're changing the manufacturer, but they should be available soon. They will still be available, but they are going up. The heat tool is going up $1. I don't know if the price of the embossing editions toolkit is going up. I haven't found that out. Heat and stick powder is retiring at 30% off at $4.20. And again, these natural tone blend sets are still going to be in the catalog, but the 2-blend set is going up. $1. Okay. So all of these things are still going to be available. That's here on the coloring. Some of them are going up. Wink of Stella will be available. It's not available now. There was a manufacturer problem with that one, and so I believe that at the end of May, they just told us today, at the end of May, it's going to be available. I don't know what the price point's going to be. All right, so all the adhesives are available, but the black dimensionals, foam adhesive strips, foam adhesive sheets, and I already said heat and stick powder. That's retiring. Those things, 3 things are going up. Mini glue dots are going up. Multi-purpose liquid glue is going up. And the clean adhesive is moving to an online exclusive. Over here on embellishments on page 139, they're all retiring, and they all have some percent off. And let's see what's going here. The iridescent gems are retiring. The adhesive back solid gems. The festive pearls, my fave. The in color pearls. And Lynn's fave iridescent rhinestone basic jewels. All retiring. The rustic metallic dots. The classic matte dots. The brushed metallic dots. The in color dots. Opaque ovals. The gold leafing. And the vintage shaker bottles are all retiring, and most have some percentage off. Ribbon retiring. All of these ribbons are retiring. Most of them have a percentage off. They are going crazy on this in color ribbon. So 3 of them, Wild Wheat, Moody Mauve, and Boho Blue are 40% off. Pebble Path 30% off. Copper Clay is 20% off. The rest of these have some percentage off. You can take a look here on my page, or you can also look at the video again, and I'll have the list on my website. Again, all of these are retiring except the jute, in-color jute's coming back, the linen thread is coming back, and the Baker's Twine Essentials pack. These 3 items are not retiring, everything else is. All of these tools are going to be there, but most of them are going up. And here we go. I'm just talking about the punches. The 2 3/8 punch will be an online exclusive, inked and tiled, Little Monkey, banners, pick your banners punch, retiring, Happy Labels, pick a punch will still be there, but it's going up $1 to $28. All right, not retiring on this list is the bow punch and the elegant edge topper punch, and they're each going up, but everything else on this page is retiring. Country bows, handmade tag, cloud, double oval, decorative circle, the bunny, and the dragonfly. So over here, I think this one is not retiring, but the rest of them are Best Label, Vintage Bottle, Very Best Trio, Cherry Builder, Songbird, Hedgehog, Sailboat, and Ladybug Builder, and they all will be on a discount. The Pedal Park Builder is not retiring, but it's going up $2 to $24. I think we're on the home stretch pretty much here. So we're going to retire 3 of the acrylic blocks. That would be A, G, and I. They are all retiring. And because the summer blocks are retiring, the caddy is also retiring. They are going to bundle the remaining blocks B, C, D, E, F, H out, and they'll be $59.25. And all of the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machines and accessories will still be available. And then now we're here, back here on the dies. So these are just the dies. The dies are retiring. That's 10% off. Bold Bouquet, 10% off. Carousel Horses is retiring. The Darling Details is retiring. Earth and Textures retiring. Fun on Wheels retiring. Gorgeously Made retiring. The Hey Chuck are retiring. Lazy Days, Let's Go Shopping, Little Dreamers, Reach for the Stars, Seasonal Branches, So Refreshing are retiring. Texture Floral not retiring. Alright, so, Time Together, Timeless Arrangements, Zany Zoo, Wonderful Thoughts. They're all retiring, but you can still get them as a bundle earlier on when they show up on their regular pages. Alright, these are the standalone dies, and some of these are really, really great bargains. So, let's see, all that is 40% off. Alphabet a la Mode not retiring. Around the Bend is moving to an online exclusive. Artistic is retiring. Aspen Tree, Basic Borders, Brood, and Brilliant Backgrounds all retiring. Everything on this page except Deckled Rectangles is retiring, and that's moving to an online exclusive. On page 164, everything except Grove and Legendary Ride are retiring. And you see some of them have some percentage off. On page 165, everything except the Nested Essentials dies and the Playing in the Rain dies are retiring. Yes, everything except Nested Essentials and Playing in the Rain are retiring. Let's see. Sentimental Park, Something Fancy, these are not retiring. The rest of them are. Stylish Shapes, thank goodness, is not retiring. Wanted to Say is not retiring, but everything else on this page is retiring. And now we're to the very end. Yes, so we have our embossing folders. So not retiring is Cane Weave, Exposed Brick, Fern, Metal Plate, and Timber. They are not retiring. Painted Textures is not retiring. It's moving to an online exclusive, so you won't see it in the catalog. So the rest of them, Cascading Ruffles, Countryside Blossoms, Delightful Doily Hybrid, Elegant Eucalyptus, Geometric Patterns, Merry Melody, Painted Poppies, Stripes and Splatters, Raindrops Quatrefoil, Sweet Citrus Hybrid, Tree Rings, Time Worn, and Twisted Rope are all retiring. Phew, that was a lot. But we do have a new catalog, and it has got some wonderful goodies in it. So I hope you liked the walkthrough. I know it was really, really quick. Again, you can watch it again, and I will have more information posted on my blog, kstamps.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.